technology, the future, new media, film, and limitless production.
Y'all already know what it is. I am Sheikh, aka Abdullah the Butcher, aka Akbar the Rockstar, Army of Allah, War General, official tissue under the bone, bristle G from the feet up. Y'all now signing in the SHO-TIMETV. What's good, baby?
Yeah, yo, I want to get into the most def shit. What is going on?
Well, you know, I had a big debate about that thing on Facebook. Most Def wearing the kente cloth and all that. So dudes are saying, you know, that's African tradition. And then, you know, some people saying it's homo shit because a man shouldn't wear a dress. And then, you know, Most Def, you know, his answer to that was, you know, he live in South Africa now. He's a so anyway, yeah, so he said he a resident of South Africa, so he feels comfortable wearing the kente cloth or whatever. Make a long story short, if Most Def is Muslim, like Sunni Muslim, because his last name is Bey. Usually Bey and El is affiliated with more of a science temple. I'm not really in tune with their situation, but if he is Sunni Muslim, like if he make 5 salats a day and stuff like that, and follow the, you know, the path of the Prophet Muhammad, who was born in, you know, 570 AD. And died in Mecca, then it's a different ball game because, you know, there's numerous hadiths where, you know, the Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he said Muslims ain't allowed to emulate or imitate women, and women ain't allowed to emulate or imitate men. So even though it's African culture, Muslims don't also supposed to indulge in nationalism, you know what I'm saying, and pagan cultures. And not saying all African tribes and cultures was pagan, no, but Most Def being from Brooklyn, New York, and conscious and know what's going on this day and time, knowing that the, you know, the machine, the governments is trying to feminize the black man or make the black man feminine and non-threatening and seem passive and non-aggressive, he should know not to be wearing that, knowing it can be manipulated or misinterpreted as him wearing a dress if, you know, he really don't feel that he was wearing a dress. You know, you got Omar Epps, you have numerous stars, you know, they choose to do what they do with their career. These dudes got millions and all that. I'm in the hood, you know what I'm saying? I'm not judging these individuals, but I'm just saying, you know, when you're a public figure, you have a responsibility. With power comes great responsibility, and you're looked at as a leader to those that follow. Me, I don't follow them like they ain't not my leader. But, you know, to the kids that look up to them, oh, I want to be like Most Def or Omar Epps and all them, and y'all dudes is wearing dresses, y'all making them think it's all right to indulge in feminine activity or activity that men of morals, principles, values, and a certain caliber don't indulge in. And, you know, you had Snoop with the fake nails, and then, you know, all these others, you know, he had the manicure, the press-on nails or whatever. You know, right now, you know, we being targeted. We endangered species, men of color, blacks and Latinos, whatever. We're endangered species. So Most Def has a responsibility, and he's conscious, and he knows not to misrepresent us. And then another thing, all right, you live in South Africa, you know, that's cool. But South Africa was colonized by the British or, you know, the European settlers, and they had apartheid for many, many years. So I don't really care that Mandela was the president there or whatever, because South Africa, black man has no power in South Africa. You know, even certain parts of other parts, North Africa and all, you have black presidents, they really puppets, you know, for the UN or different governments. So, you know, that shit is just a touchy topic, man, and you know, men shouldn't, you know, even if it's dealing with culture, the Scottish wear skirts, but I'm not going to indulge in nothing where the media or the masses can manipulate it and try to say I'm promoting this, or something that my young brothers are misconstrued and think I'm doing something else when my intentions is this way. There's no room for cloudy lines or gray lines. So, you know, I'm past that, but, you know, hopefully I made it clear for y'all that's watching. You know, and on YouTube, you know, y'all welcome to share your thoughts. I know dudes want to debate, oh, he's ignorant and he's shooting down African culture. Some might agree with me or whatever. I don't care if it's African culture. Africans is not being feminized. Africans is not being discriminated upon. I'm talking about the black man in America, stars, black stars in America, they're trying to feminize us. They're trying to make us soft and non-threatening. What they do in Africa, that's their culture or whatever, whatever. He's from Brooklyn, New York, born and raised. He knows what we're going through over here. The struggle in Africa is not really like the struggle in America with the black man, even though they have struggles, poverty and shit like that, but we was the slaves for 800 years. We was getting hung, lynched, killed, slaughtered and all that. They didn't go through that here. You know, whatever they went through there, it's there. I'm talking about what we are going through, the so-called African-American black man, but I don't consider myself African-American because African comes from Africanus, Cyprius Africanus, and then the word America comes from, I forgot the dude whole name, but America is named after a person, and Africa is named after Cyprius Africana, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So, you know, I don't consider myself African American. I'm a descendant of Akubulan, which is the original land, or you could just call me a black man. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to, you know, continue on from that though. So what's good, Showtime?
Yo, so what's up with Daylyt, man? Talk to me.
I wasn't there at the Queen of the Ring battle, even though it was held in my vicinity of the South Bronx. I should have went, you know, but I didn't want to go. Shout out to Vague and Debo. I fuck with Vague heavy, you know. Shout out to Vague and Debo and Babs Bunny, but you know, me and Vague, you know, have a great personal rapport. And Maya Lansky. Shout out to Maya Lansky. I already pulled this dick out. You know, it's Queen of the Ring. It's an all-female battle league, but men, you know, men attend. So men was there, and I heard he said, you know, if you're not gay, this is what I heard. I'm not saying it's true, but he said if you're not gay, leave the building. So that means if a dude was gay, he can stay. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand that part, but make a long story short, he backed his meat out. And me and Daylyt, you know, we have an okay rapport in real life outside of rap. But I heard he backed his meat out. And you know, the stripping butt naked in Europe for the Don't Flop League. The thing in King of the Dot, grabbing your balls, rubbing your hand on a nigga face, and then now I'm backing your meat out. So now, when people watch this, damn, if this can go down in battle rap, then I can do something more shock value. Now it becomes beyond bars. It's not even about lyricism no more, it's about entertainment, and it's about shock value. Now when it's coming about shock value, even, you know, with the situation with the fights, you know, dudes getting snuffed, you know, Holler the Don, John and the Don and Math Hoffa and Sirius Jones, you know, once dudes see that, oh, niggas is getting cracked, I can crack a nigga and won't go to jail, and it's on camera and my buzz will be up, dudes will start doing that too, and then somebody will get bodied if they do it to the wrong dude. But yeah, so he backs his meat out. That just killed battle rap. That killed battle rap. Him backing his dick out killed battle rap, because now A-Hat Battle League, wherever they're located at, they had a transsexual rap battle. A transsexual battled another nigga. But I watched a little bit of the battle, and the dude the transsexual was battling, he was emulating a female, like acting feminine and crazy, and everybody was laughing and giggling and ha-ha and kikiing. And you know, that opened the door. You know, the stripping butt naked, the wiping your hand on your dick and wiping it on the nigga face, backing your meat out, that opened the door for a whole can of worms. Now it's all type of transsexual gay battle rappers coming out, and even though Queen of the Ring already has a lot of gay female battle rappers, now the men is like, oh, if the females can be gay, what's wrong with the men being gay? Or if this dude could back his dick out and strip butt naked in front of thousands of people and viewers on YouTube, millions of viewers, why us transsexuals can't get it? And it taints hip hop, because hip hop is a black culture. It was a few Latinos in the beginning, but the founder, Kool Herc, is Jamaican, black, Bambaataa black, Flash black, Grandmaster Cash black. It came from, you know, they used James Brown and Curtis Mayfield, and you know, the 60s and 70s soul music, it integrated, you know, hip hop branched off of that. So basically it's a black culture, and it has Latinos in it, so it's a black and Latino culture. You know what I'm saying? But we don't, when you study back to Africa and all that, there wasn't no history of black men being gay. That's European, that's Roman, that's Greece, that's Greek. If you want to go to Sodom and Gomorrah, yeah, that was an ancient city of people of color, but they was more Arab, Bedouin Arab, or whatever, Bedouin Arab or pagan Arab or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Pagan Arab or whatever it may be. But that's not a part of black culture. It's not a part of black culture. So they're destroying it and they're attaining battle rap. You know, they killing it. And the people from other states, they don't really give a fuck because battle rap didn't start in other states. Battle rap started with Busy B versus Kumo D, Cold Crush Brothers versus Treacherous 3, and so on and so on and so on. And then if you want to come to the recent era, it started when the Lyricist Lounge happened in the early 90s. Then from that, Smack Film and battles. Murder Mook versus Party Artie, Jay Mills battled, you know, Cy Castro, whatever would have happened. And then from the Smack, it went to Fight Club. And then from the Fight Club, it went to Lions Den. From Lions Den, the URL was established as an actual battle league. Or I can't forget the Blaze battle. The Blaze Battle League, but then URL was established as a full battle league, and then now you have 1 billion leagues. So these dudes from Detroit, or wherever they from, they don't really give a fuck about hip hop. They just trying to monopolize and get out their situation because a lot of them is poverty stricken and they trying to get a light shined on their city. They want to get deals and exploit the talent that exists in their towns and cities. So they don't really care what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But in hip hop, I mean, in California and New York, one thing I'll give about California, you know, when it comes to hip hop, they have graffiti artists. Their graffiti culture is massive, just like New York. They breakdance culture is massive, just like New York. Their DJing culture is massive, just like New York, and their rap culture. And what makes hip hop is rap, graffiti, breakdancing, DJing. If you want to add a 5th element, it's beatboxing. Florida, there is no graffiti. It might be graffiti artists or breakdancers, but the average rapper outside of New York and Cali, and when I say New York, I count Tri-State, I count Philly, Connecticut, and Jersey. I count those states because they're part of, you know, East, Northeast, East Coast, they're in tune with our realm. So, and then when I say California, you know, you can add Texas, Scarface, and all of them. When dudes, the average rapper, whether he a battle rapper or a rapper anywhere outside of the regions I just named, they can't name 10 legendary graffiti artists or 10 graffiti artists now that's popping. They can't name 10 solid DJs from the past or that's popping. And I don't mean a nigga that hosts mixtapes. I mean a DJ that can actually scratch, mix, switch records like how Flash and them did it, how Kid Capri and them did it. You know, a lot of them can't name these guys. Cause why? A lot of them can't even name any beatboxers. Cause a lot of them, give me 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? You ready?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, but a lot of them can't really name people from these other elements of the culture because they don't give a fuck about the culture. They ain't even a part of the culture. They just see, oh shit, I can get millions of YouTube views. I don't have to write the beat because I can't write a beat anyway. So I can just make words that rhyme. I can eventually get paid if my bars is hot enough, and I can get some fame, whether it's hood fame or notorious battle rap fame or whatever. These niggas is using and exploiting the culture. And most people don't care because when a nigga's starving, he don't give a fuck what he do when he's hungry. You know, he'll do anything. You know what I'm saying? He'll compromise his morals, principles, and values to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So, need 1 minute. Just stay, keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on. Keep it on, 1 minute. Yeah, I'm networking with the network, so that's why I'm texting and all that. I'm making a move that make a difference. But anyway, yeah, so they don't give a fuck if they taint the culture, because the culture is not theirs. Like a person ain't gonna never appreciate your stuff like you're gonna appreciate it. A nigga, you might let your man drive your car, he ain't gonna appreciate your car like you, because it ain't his. Same thing with clothes, or same thing with anything else. Niggas don't give a fuck. So hip hop really don't belong to these niggas. I don't care if this shit is global and everybody all over the world is doing it. They're guests. I don't give a fuck unless they're sticking to the roots of the tree. Like California, they stick to the roots of the tree. You know what I'm saying? They got all 4 elements and they keep that shit alive. When you start deviating, manipulating transsexual rappers, and I'm not gay bashing because I know niggas like to sue and use the gay rights and all that. I don't care if the trannies want to rhyme or gay niggas want to rhyme. Start a lane for that. This is gay rap. This is gay hop. This is tranny hop. Start a lane. Like Lil Wayne, Little John started a lane. He had crunk music. E40 and them started a lane. You had a hyphy music. Texas started a lane. They had chopped and screwed music. These is branches, they're on the tree of hip hop, but they're deviated branches. They deviated, you know, they sub-genres of hip hop. So if y'all gonna get a part of hip hop, start tranny hop. But don't be with the regular niggas mingling. Don't do that to battle rap. Cause you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. The battle rap is the last essence of pure hip hop. And y'all niggas is fornicating with it. Y'all fucking it up. I know niggas like I ain't always got something to say or whatever, but I'm real hip hop. I'm real hip hop. I can do graffiti. I wish I had a spray can right now. I can do a piece. I do graffiti. I used to be a b-boy. I used to electric boogie, you know, like years ago, but I rap and I make beats quietly. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we passed that, you know, but my thing on the Daylyt thing, you know, the cap it off, I don't condone that, you know. I'm a man of, you know, I'm a man of principle. Not saying he's not, but, you know, where I'm from, like, niggas, we don't do that. We don't do that. Like, and, you know, the gangsters I came up under, you know, the dudes I look up to, you know, that I viewed as gangsters, you know, God Fisher, you know, different type of dudes, they don't do shit like that, you know, they don't do shit like that. You know, even Tukey Williams wouldn't have did that. And he's the big Crip of all Crips. Tukey wouldn't have did that. My influences right now is Jay Electronica, Rock Marciano, I fuck with Planet Asia. You know, my peers, P, Myson, Loaded Lux, A Mafia. You know, just anybody underground that's grinding independent, sticking to original content. They ain't really trying to deviate, they trying to contribute to the culture. As far as if battle rap, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really in tune right now. I don't really be watching it because, you know, I'm more indulged in the music part. You know, I'm working on that Warlords, Gods, and Demons mixtape. You know, I got a few features already that's already, you know, tracks already solidified. A Mafia, P, Zaim, which is Ice-T artist, and Myson. And I'm trying to get a few other people. I reached out to Planet Asia, 38 Special, which is Green Lantern artist, Lady Luck, a few other people. And then after the Warlords, Gods, and Demons, you know, I'm working on the EP album. But other than that, a lot of my influences come from anything 50s, 60s, 70s, or 80s music. You know, Curtis Mayfield, Barry White, The Impressions, The Intruders, The Manhattans. You know, I listen to a lot of oldies and stuff because a lot of their music had substance in it, and they had a lot of solidified content. So I fuck with a lot of the older music because a lot of the stuff they spoke about still happening now. James Brown, the song King Heroin. You know, Curtis Mayfield had a lot of political music and stuff, but all that still applied to this day, and they wrote that music in the 60s. So, you know, I try to just stay in that realm, the soul realm, you know what I'm saying, when music actually touched you and you felt it, not really this, you know, this synthetic microwave shit. I can't fuck with it. It ain't me, you know, and I have to preserve where I come from.
So, what's your last thoughts, you know what I'm saying, before you put the nail in the coffin?
Okay, well, I'm gonna put the nail in the coffin right now. The gods don't mingle with the mortals. Kings don't eat with the peasants and scavengers. And the only time wise men hang around fools is when they educate them or enslaving them. Iron Sheikh, Army of Allah, War General G, from the feet up, stay up like a cup. I'ma holler back on my collar crack. Uno.